YouTube, it's your boy Fishing King, Hook City TV. I'm back out here, man. I'm by myself again this time. So we got something to talk about. Today, man, we're gonna talk about wintertime, right? So we know that two things are gonna happen in the wintertime. They're either gonna go into creeks or they're gonna go deep. Those are the two things textbook that we think about when we think about crappie fishing in cold water, okay? So today what we're gonna do, I'm out here, I don't have a lot of time, I'm probably talking fast. We're gonna get out here into some deep water on structure and see if we can get a hold of these fish, and I'm going to let you know exactly how I'm doing it. We do have the ACC crappie sticks. I'm going to be using the 10-foot mid seat today with the Shimano Sienna reel. Alright guys, today we're going to be using a black and chartreuse bait, man, by Bonehead. Really like this little thing, and you know I like creature bait, so we got another one of those. We got an 1/8 ounce head in pink. Got my split shot about a foot above. We're going to be fishing into some deep water. If you want to fish heavier than this so you can get on down there, it is definitely an option, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm going to use today. We're going to see if we can drop down on a few of these fish that I'm seeing on this Livescope. We don't have any wind out here, so the Ultrex is going to be searching. So one thing about those Ultrexes, man, they don't do very well when there's no wind. So we're going to work with what we got and see what we can get. Get him on down there and see what happens, man. Definitely seeing some fish down here, guys. They're in about 25 foot. We're sitting over 40 foot of water. We're going to see if we can get any fish to get active on us. See if we can get any kind of activity today. I feel like we're in a good area to get a hold of some fish. Got a nibbler. That ain't gonna do us no good. We're looking for aggression. And there's one right there. Not a big one at all, guys. And I'm gonna take, oh, he come off. The point was I was gonna take my time with him just so I won't kill him. I don't plan on keeping fish today. And they are coming up from pretty deep. So if I take my time cranking, keeping a little bit of pressure on them, usually I can get them to stay on the hook. So that's what we're gonna go for today. We'll see how that works out though. See if we can get one of these puppies to bite. There's another one. And again, we're just gonna take our time coming up with him, guys. Real slow and easy. It's gonna be a little fish, but still a fish yet and still. Right, so we brought him up slow, almost a keeper, real close to a 10, not exactly a 10. Now let me tell you how I know I brought him up slow enough. His gullet is not in his mouth where I can see it. His eyes are not bugged out, so I know I brought him up slow enough. This should be a really good release. That's a good looking crappie, good healthy crappie, just not big enough, man. So let's get back down there. Boom, and he's gone just like that. What I did, guys, is I kind of put a little air under him and let him hit his side real good, which kind of, if you think about it, you think about knocking the wind out of yourself. So we kind of knock any kind of excess air that could be in the swim bladder. He goes right on back down to where he needs to be. Let's go get one more. See if we can get one bigger. Looks like we got a lot of bait coming in down there too. Oh, we just got a good hit then. Good hit, but he didn't stay with it, man. It's amazing, man. We're sitting here fishing in 40 foot of water, and that's why I use the jig selection that I selected. If you ever look at a color chart, it'll show you that the most visible colors in deeper water, the deeper you get, is going to be your blacks, your greens, your dark grays. So that's why we're using a black and chartreuse, something that's really visible in this deeper, cloudier water. That's a bigger fish right there, y'all. And ooh, that's a good fish, man. Look how he's working on this ACC 10-footer. That might be a catfish just by the way he's moving, head shaking. Oh, it could just be a goddamn hee-haw. And look at me. Look at me, somebody. All right, again, we don't have nothing in his gut. And I mean, he sunk that dang on bonehead bait, man. And I tell you what, that is a real good 12 and a half. Man, let's check. I'm gonna go 12 and a half. Let's just see real quick. Pull out the old measuring stick. It starts at 12, so yep, 12 and a half, guys, right there on the dot. Oh, actually, let me tell y'all something. The proper way to measure a fish is with the mouth closed, y'all. So it's a 12-inch fish. All right, he should go. He's got a little belly on him, but not as big as we will see. But again, I'm not doing a whole lot of movement with the jig, and just letting the fish come to it. And they are coming. It is late evening. Let's drop him. Boom, he's gone. He's safe. So we don't have to worry about that fish. We brought him up slow enough. We're good to go. Right back in it. See if we can get another biter or another fighter. Man, the beauty of this Livescope, man, I will admit, this deeper structure, it is harder to fish, man. It is harder to fish, but with patience, if you don't have Livescope. But I tell you what, if you do have Livescope, man, it allows you to journey into worlds that you usually don't mess with, man. And I tell you what, a lot of people stop fishing for crappie in the main lake in the wintertime for that reason, because they go deep, they're harder to pinpoint, and with this doggone Livescope, man, I can pinpoint these fish a whole lot easier, and put a jig right in their face. And again, it doesn't take a whole lot of movement. If y'all notice, man, I might bump this jig every now and again. There's a little nip. Somebody wants to taste it. Get it back down there to them. Winter fish can get really fat. They don't do a whole lot of moving because they're lethargic. The water is cool. They don't want to do a lot of moving. But when you can get one to bite, especially one of those big belly crappie, man, it is something to see. We're gonna see if we can get into one of these hogs too. I know it's a donkey down there. There's one. God dog, if I can. Should be a good fish. Yeah, he's running pretty good. Not sure what it is. Should be a crappie. We're gonna take our time with him. Oh yeah, a giant. God dang hee-haw. Let me tell you something, guys. If I don't lose him. Whew. God dang hee-haw. Now look, this is exactly what I was talking about. These big old crappie are gonna get out here in the deep. Tried to bring him up slow. He didn't really give me much of a fight. Woo! Let me get this out of him. He ate that. Okay, we got him clear. That bonehead is a fool, y'all. But check out that right there. Lord have mercy. Just gonna wait. Whew. Close. I mean 14 3/4, guys. 14 3/4 right there. Good fish. And guys, this is textbook what I was talking about. Wintertime crappie go deep and in creeks. Right now we're testing out the deep theory. Here it is right here, man. If you want to find big crappie in the wintertime, look in deep water. I've been saying that. That's him right there. Y'all see it. Oh, what was that? What'd you say? Hee-haw. Let's go, baby. Beautiful white crappie, man. Look at the belly on that thing. You know that's a big booty crappie. All right, let's get him released. I don't want to stress him. I don't plan on eating him. If he don't go down, he's going down. Let's go. Hopefully he goes. Look strong, look strong, look strong. Boom. Into the deep. Just like that, baby. We still got enough sunlight, man. Let's see if we can get one more. All right, we're back down. Like we got some lively ones down there. We're gonna just check and see if they want to eat. Here it comes. There's just another hookup. Again, that's a good fish, guys. I can see him on the Livescope. See him there fighting. See him there fighting on the Livescope. We're gonna just keep a hook tight on him. Let him work his way up on his own. This water is so calm today. It's a beautiful day, man. Look at this. What we got here? Another keeper crappie, y'all. Another creeper crappie. Oh. My bad, buddy. All right, man, I tell you what. Come on, bonehead. That's just a nice little 10.5-inch crappie, y'all. But listen, we don't trophy fish, we grocery fish. So if we were looking for a sandwich, he'll be saying, Mama, I'm gone. But we're gonna release him again. We brought him up slow since we're not keeping him. That's a healthy fish. Ooh, goodness, slimy. That's a healthy fish when they're slimy, guys. Try not to touch them a whole bunch. We're gonna put a little air on the side. Boom, gone. Boy, that's beautiful, man. All right, guys, y'all know, man, that my aim on this channel, number one, is for God to get the glory. But my aim also is to be informative and entertaining, man. I want to be informative and entertaining. So I tell you what, I'm having a good time. It's a lot more informative than entertaining right now. I know I'm kind of dry. I'm a little tired from being at work. But here's my question. What is the deepest, in the comment section, I want to know, what is the deepest you have ever found crappie in the wintertime? If you would, in the comment section. I want to know what is the deepest you've ever found crappie in the wintertime, because I know there's a lot of people out there that know you can get some really good crappie in deep water in the wintertime. You can find some really good crappie in the wintertime. So I want to know in the comment section, what is the deepest you found fish in the wintertime, man? And how cold was the water? If you know that, right now we're sitting at 56 degrees, and that's just because we've had a couple of warm days, but these fish have not moved off of this pattern, which I believe to be a winter pattern. But in the comment section, I want to know. And matter of fact, man, while I got this camera in my face, this is a great time to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, man, because we're gonna keep this thing informative. We're gonna keep this thing entertaining, and man, it is going down. I got my nibbles ready, my rod is ready. I'm gonna get back in here while we got a little bit more sunlight, man. It's a beautiful day. I mean, it's glass still out here, man. What else can you ask for? Again, it makes the Ultrex work, but that's why it's important to understand boat control, to understand how to run this thing with a foot pedal. Ultrex is cool, it has its purpose, but when there's no wind, it really don't have much purpose, baby. Let's get back in here. All right, I just pitched way past those fish, man. I mean way past, and I'm gonna bring it back into them. I don't know if y'all can see that down there. We're gonna bring it back into them and just see if we can pop one of these fish off their perch. Let's see. There's one coming to look now. Baby, it's a small one. Nobody to bite. Again, man, and that just goes to show that pitching does work sometimes of the year, man. But right now, again, with the water being a little bit cooler, these fish aren't moving a whole lot. They don't want to do a whole lot of moving. They rather do a whole lot of eating. And the reason for me bringing that up is because in the wintertime, good tip, guys, you don't have to do a lot of jigging. You don't have to give these jigs a whole lot of action to make fish want to bite them. They're actively eating. You saw how deep that jig was in that fish's mouth, that doggone stump bug. So they're actively eating. They're actively feeding. They don't mind eating. So that's not an issue. We don't have to do a whole lot of enticing. Again, these fish are lethargic a little bit as the water cools off. And what we want to do is just present the jig to them and give it a good twitch every now and again. Nothing real crazy, man. A lot of people, they'll get out here on the boat for the first time, and I mean they'll go crazy. And let me tell you something, times of the year, my dad, he likes to actively jig. And I tell you what, certain times of the year that works, and he can kick my butt at it. But other times of the year, what we call dead sticking, which is not moving this bait or slightly moving this bait, just one or two bumps here and there, just to let them know that bait is alive, so to speak. That's all they want. Oh, there's another good fish, man. There he goes, climbing up the ladder. Okay, got that ACC bent over, man. We're gonna go slow. We're gonna keep tension on it though. Going slow and leaving slack is two different things. Look at this thing coming up here. Look at this. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? What's coming up here? I'm telling you, we're gonna use the net. We're gonna use the net. Look, we brought him up slow because we ain't trying to kill him. Now I will say, guys, this time he is bugged. He is bugged out at the eyes. He might get kept. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But definitely another really, let's hit the spot lock just to keep us in a general area. Another really good fish. Y'all see that, man? Y'all see it, y'all? It's another really good crappie, man. Not bad at all. We're gonna put the stick on it. Man, I forgot I had on my hoodie. Y'all know when you look good, you fish good. Y'all see it. And we got the Hook City TV hoodies, man. www.hookcitytv.com. Go get you one. This is another 13-inch crappie, man, sitting down there in the deep. Now, I will say his gut is sticking out a little bit. One of his eyes is popped a little. If he doesn't go down, we'll definitely keep him. I don't believe in wasting fish. I believe in tasting fish. So let's see if we can get him to go. Unless he pops up on the other side of the boat, he gone. Don't see him anywhere. Let's get back in there, man. We got time. It looks like we're right over the top of him still. Again, there's not a lot of wind, so the boat ain't really moving much, which is just fine. Man, we're getting some quality fish today. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Wintertime fishing, man, it can be very productive if you know where to look. But if you're still running behind your spring spots and you're still running behind your fall spots, these fish are moving. And they're moving again because the bait fish are moving. That's a lot of the reason why they're moving. Bait fish want warmer water. Crappie, which I believe can tolerate cooler water, have to eat. So they have to follow the forage. In this case, in Texas, excuse me, in these lakes, what they're looking for is going to be shad. Let's see. We might have another big boy coming. Oh, he swam past. He swam past. We're going to keep it in his face, though. There it comes. There he is. All right. We're gonna take our time again. That's another good, ooh, look at him running. Look at him running, y'all. Again, we're gonna keep tension on him. Going slow does not mean putting slack in the line. That's another good fish. Look at him, there he is. There he is. Oh yeah. Come on up here, big boy. Another big belly crappie, man. Look at the big booty crappie, man. Boy, thank you, Jesus. Let me tell you something. These crappie, man, look at that. Look at that. Somebody look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Fishing Ken showing them how to find them in the deep. Sheesh. Just like that, guys, we got us another another really nice crappie. Look at it, man. Big belly. So we pulled him up slow. I slowed down a little bit more. We have nothing showing in the mouth, so there's no, his throat isn't all in his mouth. And eyes are looking good. Look at the, boy, look at the back straps on that buck. God dang, look at there. Come here, dear. Boy, that's a good looking fish, man. We're gonna put him back. And boy, listen, let's hurry up so we can get back in here, see if we can get us another one. That's a good quality wintertime fish, man. 13-inch fish or better. Let's see. Let's see. Put him down, close his mouth, pinch his tail. Oh man, he's like, god dang, he's like 12 7/8. Okay? But that's a really good fish. Almost 13-inch crappie, but look at him, man. That is a quality fish, man. That's definitely a pound fish, I know. Come on, man, let's get back in there. Let's get the release on him. Let's see, he's looking healthy. He's looking healthy, so we're gonna put the release on him like this. Help him close his mouth. Boom. Out of there. All right, I got Let's get out of the sun. I got a question for the pro. I almost failed, man. I got a question for the pros this time. What is your favorite color in deep water? Me, again, I believe in that color chart. I believe black and chartreuse is good. Black and pink. Black and anything, really. That black just really does well in deeper water per that chart. So if you use anything in black in deeper water, especially if it's got a little bit of tint to it, if it's tainted, if it's muddy, darker colors are going to show up better the deeper you go. All right, I know I said it once, but I'm saying it for the people in the back this time, for those that went to go get them something to drink and they missed that part. Come on, let's go get us another one. All right, y'all, I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm looking down here on my Livescope and I'm seeing a walker that looks like a pretty good fish. Let's see, and he ain't moving. Shout out to my buddy Zeke Anderson, man. Amazing dude, man. You talking about somebody that can get a hold of these crappie. And he was telling me how these fish will just park it in the water column in the winter. So I'm gonna see. I'm not good at it, man. Listen, listen, I don't mind letting y'all know what my weak points are, because I tell you what, I'm gonna work on them. But there's a fish down here and he's parked. Wrong fish bit, but he still looks like a good fish. He's still a good fish, man. But that was just a walker. That's what we call those. That's just a walker, man. A fish that's just down there doing his thing. Ain't really on structure. Look at here. Oh my God. Somebody, he needs some milk. Look at this. I wanted to pick up this straggler, this walker. He hitchhiking. God, so mighty. Let me tell you something. Look at this fish, y'all. Winter time beast mode. Oh my God. Boy, listen. These doggone creature baits. Shucks. Give me that jig. I heard him when he came up. What you say? Hee-haw. That's beautiful, man. It is not getting no better than this today. I just want to pause real quick and say thank you, Lord. I made it here in record time. I knew I was going to be able to find some fish today, man. And today is not disappointing, man. Today is not disappointing. I mean, some straight up donkeys. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Deep water, winter fish. Get you some. Man, again, we're good on the gut. Man, look at the God. Are y'all looking at this fish, man? Did I put my measurement thing? No, I didn't put it up. There it is right here. Solid fish, man. 14 and a half right there, baby. Let's go. Winter time donkey hunting. It's donkey season. All year long, donkey season. You just gotta know where to find them. Watch the video, replay the video, and get you some. See you. Wait a minute, there's a big one. There he comes. Got him. You know, I'm gonna slow it down. I don't want to bug him out. Oh, he pulling now. He must have just saw the boat. Ooh, we're just gonna keep some steady pressure on him. Cause he just did a little move on me just then. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Look at him. We're gonna play him. Oh, God. Oh, God. Sheesh. Quality. Okay, he got a little bit of throat damage. He got a little bit of throat damage. We put that back in, and it sounds like I can hear the air in him coming out. But man, y'all look at this. Man, this is no camera tricks. That is another 13 or 14 inch crappie. Look at here. Whew, just under 14. Just under 14, man. Look at this fish. I love it, y'all. Love it, love it, love it, man. Shout out to my boy Leslie Thomas, man. Love it, man. It's for the H-Town boys, man. Let's go, back. We're gonna give him the slap since we had a little bit of, oh yeah, he's throwing up a little bit. I wish I could see what that was down in there. 13, here we go. Just like that, he's gone, y'all. He is outie. And let me tell y'all, this is one of the best ways to catch these winter time giants, man. Look, I'm just gonna do a quick recap, man. I had to stop myself, man. And listen, y'all, I'm not cutting out any other fish. There's no small fish. This is literally back to back what's happening, man. I'm dropping down, I'm finding these fish. Listen, you can do this without Livescope. It's a little harder to do, man. Everything is about creature comforts. Why do we use side imaging? Because it's better than using down imaging. Why do we use the Livescope? Because it's better than looking at a 2D sonar, because you can see it live, man. So everything has a reason and a place. It's just another creature comfort, man. If you can't afford it, guys, don't wear yourself out about it, man. Fishing is about fun, about being in the outdoors, man. But listen, I was blessed enough, you know, that my finances were in enough order, and I was blessed enough to know the right people, man, that I was able to get a Livescope, guys. All right, so do not stress yourself if you don't have all this extra stuff. It's nothing that's needed to catch crappie. It's just a creature comfort, man. Do I need a 6.0 in my truck? No, a 5.3 or 4.8, they still get me where I need to go. So don't stress out, guys. It's the holidays, man. I want this to be about Jesus. Be about your family, man. Be about fun and being with one another. Do not stress out about money and what you can't buy. When you come out here to this lake, man, come out here to have fun. Listen, become a student of the things that you want to learn, man. Become a student of them. And when you do that and you apply yourself and you have time on the water, man, T-O-W, time on water. That's the most valuable thing on the water. I know a lot of people say Livescope is the most valuable thing, but time on the water is the most valuable thing, man, that you can have. It is the greatest asset to you becoming a better fisherman, man. So get out there on the water, watch these videos, read the publications, the columns, and what all the big guys are saying, man, you know, and then apply it. Time on the water. Guys, if y'all have any questions about crappie fishing, man, make sure you hit me up, man. You can hit me in the comment section, as well as my email address, which is hctv2too@gmail.com, man. And I want to help you, man, become a better fisherman. And if you have any questions about Christ, man, I don't know it all, bro, ma'am, sis, but what I do know, I will share, and what I don't know, I will research with you, man. All right, I love y'all, man. I hope y'all are enjoying the show, man. Let's get back on and see if we can catch one more donkey before we lose sunlight. It's all right.